I like a healthy breakfast, fruit salad and yoghurt.
Yeah. Wonderful.
It's quite difficult, especially when I get a new carried about dropping things. I lose my teeth sometimes.
Mm.
Recycle the food.
Well, like I was diagnosed with something called shock up-me tooth when I was 62. I had no idea I had it, except I had strange feet. I've got bullet toes and high in step and misshapen feet. And I've never had reflexes, which is a sign of CMT. It's a genetic condition inherited from, I think, from my father's side. But I was very active most of my life, so it kept the condition at bay. But I still like to keep active. I'm a very active person. I'm outgoing, which makes the pandemic particularly difficult because I like to go out, I like to be in the community, I like to socialise, I like to be with people and so on. And I've always worked. So being stuck at home with nothing to do I'm finding quite difficult. I'm trying to find things to do. I've been writing poetry. But even that's dried up a bit since the pandemic started. Everyone kept asking me, what is that you've got again? What's it called? Let's call it CBT, CMA, everything that's... No one knew what it was, so I made a film about it. I raised money on Just Giving, and I found the volunteers and found the filmmaker from the British Film and TV School. He was a graduate. And then on top of that, I had the 2 strokes in 2016, so 4 years ago, approximately. And I've been living with the 2 neurological conditions since then. I've been managing by myself, all the time. But it's quite difficult, and it's got more difficult because of the pandemic. But touch wood, I am managing okay at the moment. So people keep saying I should get a carer or somebody in to help me, but I don't really want to do that if I can avoid it.
Green light comes on. Nothing happens. No, I expect you to leave a message. If anyone phones me, leave a message and I'll call them back.
What is it? What job do you need to...
I've been writing poetry for a few years, and this is a poem I wrote about when I used to dance and how it feels not to be able to dance anymore. But the poem is called New Melodies. A story like a movie. We're on a cloud, swept into a sea of dazzling sunlight. Swinging and bopping like Fred and Ginger, onward we dance. Dazzled by that globe, it spins us around but blinds us too, as we follow the bright lights like Icarus, bouncing and falling between flickers, ducking and diving like Delboy. But still we meet that wall, which is getting ever wider, until we are blinded. Then I wake and push out of slumbers, dragging my weary body across the rumpled bed. Dancing days fondly remembered and left in dreams. Grab bars and walls, my partners now. wobbling not jarring into a different style, movement not sublime but graceful still. On a broken treadmill, shaking not stirred, and to a different tune, I dance like a dervish. Flying with my partner, swing out sister, then I am conscious, my legs like lead, a previous life now, but welcome dreams and memories, fondly remembered, of a time past, seemingly long ago, or was it yesterday?